So you're living in the Vernon wing?
Yeah.
You reckon it's creepy, yeah?
Oh, on occasion, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Steps past your door, open the door, nothing there.
Yeah, okay.
Scratching on the door late at night occasionally.
Oh, okay.
We had one bloke, one of the chefs now, was laying in bed with his music in, rolled over, outside on the balcony. Just a lady dressed in white face, black eyes.
Oh, that's a good one.
Jeez. Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Creepy stuff.
he was screaming and everything. But we had a German girl here last year. She heard footsteps stop at her door. She opened the door. She got thrown back onto her bed.
Oh.
Had scratch marks down her neck.
Jeez, that's pretty violent.
But
Nice
the
one.
night after that chef seen the ghost, he was kind of possessed. So he just walked into his room. Another chef walked in. He just stared at him. He just started speaking some weird language at him. And
That's pretty cool.
the chef just walked out. One of the girls walked in.
Yeah.
He was just like, "It's alright, I'm fine. Okay, just don't worry."
Oh, okay.
And a few months ago, about the start of this year and the last year, we had a medium come down to see Miss
Okay.
Chisholm.
Yeah.
You heard of her?
Yeah.
Back in the kitchen.
Mm.
And she said, "Miss Chisholm told this medium, tell everyone I'm fine, it's okay, don't worry."
Hmm.
He's seen Miss Chisholm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's what he was saying to this girl. And he has no memory of it.
I got possessed by Miss Chisholm because I was saying things in bed. Remember the little guy Ben that you spoke to?
Mm.
He came to me a day later and he said, yeah, they had a medium come down here.
Mm.
And apparently she got kind of possessed by this woman. And she
Right.
was saying shit. And that's exactly the same stuff that I said that night that I freaked out.
Yeah.
So I stood up and went into my room, shut the door, and I haven't been in my room since. Just went down, sat down, and I was like saying something. And I was like, Cedar came in my room and I was like, tell everyone I'm alright. Tell everyone I'm okay, I'm gonna be okay, don't worry about it. And then Ben called me over and he's like, that's what that medium was saying when shit happened to her.
Have you had any experiences in the kitchen itself?
A couple of years ago, yeah. You just get weird vibes and you just feel like people are watching you.
Yeah.
You just kind of freak out and always looking over your shoulder. But this place is just creepy, eh?
So you get funny feelings certain parts of the place?
Yeah, definitely. And things, I sometimes see things out of the corner of my eyes, but nothing like, I haven't seen anything in particular.
Alright.
But, you know, you just get a vibe every now and again.
Yeah.
A few flashes.
Okay, so there's just another testimony from one of the staff that work here currently. So you told me the story before, so...
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so it was your flatmate?
It was my flatmate, it wasn't, mate.
Yeah.
But as I said before, like, he was in enough of a state for me to believe that there's something there.
Something happened to him, yeah?
It seems to be the Miss Chisholm lady, the lady who used to run the restaurant. Same lady who's turned up, apparently in service, had waitresses leave.
Yeah.
Guests leave, check out after seeing her. She appears in photos if people take pictures in the restaurant.
Far out, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so...
Alright, cool. But your particular story with your flatmate?
My particular story was...
I got half the story downstairs from one of the boys, but...
there you go.
But you were there, right?
Yes.
So
it was my mate's first night. He'd stayed there. Finished work as normal. Get up to the house. Go to bed early. No drinking. None of that business that usually goes on. Went to bed 2 o'clock in the morning. He was screaming next door, coming from his bedroom. Very high pitched. You know, like comes knocking on the door. He's banging, screaming, "Let me in! Let me in! Let me in!"
Yeah.
Open the door up and he's gagging, he's crying, his hair's all sticking out of his arms and he can't catch his breath.
Far out.
Thinks his nan's on the balcony. Well, somebody's on the balcony was the first thing.
Right.
And so obviously we think burglar and then he's it's my nan's on the balcony.
Yeah.
Which I thought was very strange. So I think he's had a dream. So I'm like, Jared, you alright, my man? And he's still bawling his eyes out.
Yeah.
He's convinced it was his nan on the balcony. So I was like, you know, have you been dreaming? He's like,
Yeah.
no, I wasn't asleep. I'm sat up listening to music, just texting on my phone.
Right.
And where his bed is faces directly out onto a balcony. So as he's just texting on his phone, looks up and there's this old lady all dressed in white, apparently his nan.
Yeah.
Stood on the balcony just staring at him, so freaks him out mad. And
And you were saying that he didn't really ever really look at the picture in the restaurant.
No, well, he wouldn't. He didn't know. He wouldn't have known who Miss Chisholm was. It was his first day here. So
oh, it's his first day.
Yeah. So
you were saying earlier that you showed him a picture of the Mrs. Chisholm.
Well, I come in and told one of the older women about what had happened there, and she was like, "Oh, it's very common here. Apparently, a lot of people see her. She asked what she looked like, so." I told her what Jared had told me she looked like, so she points out a picture of Miss Chisholm on the wall, which we have, and she was like, get him to come and have a look. And after about an hour of him saying he wasn't going to look, because he didn't want to invite anything in, and he didn't want to delve into it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
He finally had a look at the picture, and just he just burst out his tears again. He was like, that's definitely who he is. But then he got a picture of his nan on his phone. It looks a spitting image. So that's I think that's where the nan thing come from.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah, he still won't sleep in his room.
The light went on by itself. There was a plate just flew off the fucking counter by itself, shattered. And we were sitting there, because he opened the fridge, it couldn't have been the fridge that knocked it off, because it was sitting on the fucking counter, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well...
In that one, that second one
right.
Bottom right. Right, you see that balcony there?
Oh, it's that one off the side.
That's where she was standing there.
Right.
I shat myself. I've never been that scared in my life. And I've been shot at. I'm from South Africa, and I've been shot and I've not been that scared.
Okay. Well, that's why I'm here. I've had the scariest things that ever happened in my life here.
Yeah, the blinds were open at night, and because you got all the lights and shit, so it was pretty well lit. And I was laying on my bed facing that way, listening to my iPod. It must have been like 10:30 in the morning, sober as a judge. Turned over and I saw this woman standing outside the balcony, like, yay high. White, face as white as paper, like, I shat myself, I nearly pissed myself. Just standing there, just staring at me. Fuck knows how long.
Straight through the door there?
Yeah, just outside the glass, like there. Fuck knows how long she was there for. And I went down and I fucking ran out. I nearly kicked that door in behind you because I was so scared. I didn't even want to look behind me.
Yeah.
I was crying because I was so scared, like, fuck that. And there was like scratches on the window as well, I don't know if they're still there. Like scratches. I don't know what that is, but that freaked me out as well.
Fuck.
Yeah man, fuck that. I haven't slept in here since, and it's been like more than a week ago.
Alright, so I've only got one more interview to go and get some footage of the kitchen. Apparently had a bit of a busy one today, an unexpected function for 35. Just shop chef talk. So yeah, I've got to be on a coach in about an hour, so I'm just having a few beers. I've got quite a bit of testimony from the staff here, and so far it's matching up. I mean, really, I've got enough testimony from the staff to cover it, but I just wanted to shoot some of the spots in the kitchen where some of my personal experiences years ago. See if I could just show you what I mean, and show you the hot spots. I've done a really dodgy graphic about Janelle and Kazan from an aerial view, like Google Earth, whatever. I got a still from that, and just put down like little stars where I thought where the most sort of stuff occurred. And it's almost in a circle. It's in a really tight spot. As I said, half covering the kitchen, half covering Vernon Wing, which is just behind me here. So yeah, I don't know. This is the last of the footage. Get it done, and I just got to stay out from under their feet because they're busy, and it's sort of bad form to wander around the kitchen and annoy chefs. I know what it's like. They're too busy. They're concentrating on what they're doing. They need their space. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. I'll get the last of the footage and we'll go from there. Hey. All right, so this is the last of the footage. Here we are at Cave's house, Chisholm's restaurant. They've renovated the kitchen as far as since I've been here. It's been 5 years or whatever. Is that the best way through? Yeah. Okay. There's the main doors to the restaurant. Okay. They usually used to open and shut by themselves. When I was here, you could actually walk through here. These walls weren't here. Right?
What did you get, guys?
We'll see. Okay. So I know this is a bit weird. Look, I'm another chef. Trust me, I'm a chef. Okay, there's a dodgy spot there. That used to be a walkthrough. That was a door. The main spot to stand if you're a chef is here. You could see straight through there. These walls weren't here. I could see the scullery area. That's where I heard the loud crash. Tracing paths of shadows straight through here, straight around here, especially through here. Oh, there's another dishwasher here. Okay. Main story. 2006. I would have been standing here, and I could see the scullery area there. I heard the sound of what can only be described as a plastic tray that goes through the dishwasher, full of cutlery, slam on a stainless steel bench, 2 o'clock in the morning. Alright, this is pretty much the same focal point for creepiness. Back door, Vernon Wing, the bridge. Got a bit of a testimony from...
Do you want to come through here?
Yeah, from my mate here.
This is not my roof, by the way.
Oh, okay.
It's just up there, but just come check how spooky this place is.
Alright.
Oh man, I wouldn't come in here by myself with someone paid.
Yeah, I saw 3 people stay here about 2 days and then move up elsewhere. Anybody that stayed in any of these rooms, especially on this side, if you stayed in any of the rooms on this side, on the left, they all moved out. It was full when I started working here. 5 months later, all the staff moved out.
It's all dodgy. You can just see this place is like dodgy, man. Like,
Yeah.
it's freaky, man. It's so freaky.
I'm not a paranormal investigator. I'm not. Right? Not interested. Too busy. This is where the story starts. I was 8 years old and went to Jenolan Caves. I'm a kid. I don't know anything about the place. The wooliest scared out of me. Not from the tour, not from being away from my parents, not from being with the school or anything like that. What they do with all the kids, and I found out many years later, is because the place is a bit creepy anyway, they market it like that, right? So they get all the school kids and they do a Bones and Stones tour, right? So they show them all, like boys love that sort of stuff, girls I don't think so, but you know, they start show all like bones and you know, old stuff and you know, creepy things. And then they, at Jenolan Caves, they tell all the school kids about the ghost of Mrs. Chisholm. So they pump all these like 8-year-olds full of creepy stuff. They say, listen, we're about to eat. Oh, it's haunted by the ghost of the lady that built the place or something like that. Right, so it freaks kids out anyway. And then, not only that, they take him down the auditorium and, you know, show him some sort of scary movie. I don't know, I hope it's not The Exorcist, but they show him some sort of scary movie, get them all primed. I feel sorry for the school teachers who have to monitor and run the program. But, yeah. My story is, like, when I was a kid, we went through that, and I was sitting next to the fireplace. What I did was, I just leaned back and looked up the chimney. And what I saw was a head, a shadowy head looking back down the chimney at me. As a kid, I never told anybody. This is the first time I've ever told this story, right? That freaked me out. That freaked me out more than anything else. So that's, I guess, if you want to get down to it, that's where the story starts.